Hello and welcome to Thursday. It's pretty late in the day, but sometimes that happens. Wow, it's already Thursday. And uh well, today started off weird. I overslept by a lot. Told myself I was going to wake up early and stretch. Didn't happen. Cuz my thighs have been killing me all day. So, took a rest day and instead I started watching a show. Uh, Lucky for me, there was only one season, and I was able to watch all of it. So we'll talk about that in just a sec. But what led me to this show? Let's talk about that. As you may or may not know, I was talking about this yesterday? Yesterday, 2 days ago. I was working on writing another music review, something hobby that I enjoy, and I didn't work on it today, but it's fine. I'm giving myself until Monday, and Sunday plans fell through, so I'll be spending it at home. So, all good there. Happy with that, I think. Anyway, the review that I'm going to be working on is, what do you call it? It's, I'm saying, what do you call it? It's right in my hands. It's Riley Ritchie's Andy. Lucky for me, this one is signed. Shout out to the artist known as Riley Ritchie, Jacob Anderson. So, I'm working on reviewing this, and the thing about Riley Ritchie, it's a stage name for the actor and musician Jacob Anderson. You may know him as Wormwood from Game of Thrones, or if you're like me, you probably first heard of him through Game Grumps, because I didn't watch Game of Thrones when it was airing. I've seen one episode, and I heard of him through that, and then I only listened to his music when this album came out. So I'll probably talk about this more on Monday when I'm going to be talking about the review. But hey, and then when I'm trying to do the research, it's he's also working on his project called Interview with a Vampire. This is it's her name is Alice Rice or something like that. It's a series of novels that had a movie adaptation 20-30 years ago, and they're doing a TV show adaptation based on the books. So they're telling they're doing show. I was like, you know what, this seems kind of interesting, let me watch an episode. So I watched an episode last night after recording. It was one or two episodes, and then I watched the other 5 or so that were in the season today. Really good show. It tells the tale of a vampire from the southern U.S. This is takes place early. Well, the interview with the vampire takes place in modern day, and the whole story takes place early 1900s, and it goes about this vampire's life. As you know, in modern lore, vampires are, I guess vampires just are immortal. So it tells his tale from the perspective of a modern person living in modern society, but he recounts and regales his tale as he is over 100 years old, and how, his upbringing, how he turned into a vampire, and how he proceeded to goes about talking about his life. It's a good show. It's thoroughly enjoyable. Very much rated adult. It's a very much adult show. But regardless, it's a very fun and enjoyable show. Very dark themes, and it's pretty heavy hitting. Regardless, it's I think it's one of the a really good show. I'm not a great character of judging shows, but it's something I enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to season 2. I'll say that. If a show doesn't catch my attention, I probably won't stick around too much. Something like Game of Thrones, I've watched one episode. I'm I don't really care for this. Maybe I'll watch a couple more and see, but it didn't grab me initially. Other shows that people praise, I know the anime Demon Slayer. it's okay to me. I know people are like, "Oh my gosh, this show is insane." I'm like, the animation is really pretty. That's about it. But yeah, Jacob Anderson is the lead in Interview with the Vampire. So I'm like, okay, yeah, like that's why I watched the show, and turned out to be a good decision. You can look forward to reading about this on Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern, or you can listen to it now and maybe watch the video when it comes out when I talk about this. We'll see. We were debating on going to a Super Bowl party that fell through, so we're gonna be staying home. My brother's got his own thing. My father's got his own thing. So, I'm gonna chill at home. It's fine. Don't really have to worry about too much there. Saturday is actually my dad's birthday, and I'm not so sure if we're doing anything tomorrow, but going out to dinner Saturday, so looking forward to that. And yeah, that's about it. It's gonna be a fun time, and I'm not really rooting for anybody Super Bowl. I don't really watch Super Bowl. Like last year is probably the only time I ever watched it. So what are you gonna do? I'll find something to catch up and mess around with, but for now, that's what I'm gonna call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, later.